Joms, we knew franchise values were skyrocketing, but then the Lakers sell for $10 billion with a B, $10 billion.
This new group taking over is exceedingly deep-pocketed as well, BA, and those resources may help this team continue to be the league's flagship franchise.
The league's in a very healthy spot right now, no question.
That's for sure, and these prices with teams are just going to continue to go up.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Reeves and LeBron out on the perimeter. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. And it's Vincent in at the 1. Now here's Brown. Pass to White. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Vincent. 5 on the clock. Here's Brown. Here's Keita. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
Reeves finds James. And he converts the layup.
Even though he's a little older now, wow, LeBron can still rip off some incredible moves.
Pritchard surviving the D. Pass to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. And he cranks it down right on top of DeAndre Ayton.
My goodness. Brown with the massive throwdown.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam, sponsored by AT&T. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Ayton, a screen on Brown. James against Brown from the arc. That one's good from Hachimura on the assist from James.
Yeah, elevating his teammates with passes like this. LeBron is all about making his guys better.
Pritchard, the pass to Keita. Back to Pritchard. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Pritchard at the line for 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And with the new CBA, Shams, powerhouse teams faced with tough choices on their rosters.
That's the one part about the CBA, is it's becoming difficult to keep everyone in the fold. It's perhaps made dynasties less feasible in the modern era, and we've already seen unprecedented amount of parity in today's NBA.
Well, one thing's for sure, you better develop your younger players as well.
And on that note, BA, there's no better place to look at than Oklahoma City.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. James, a screen on White. Reeves against White. Reeves, the pass to James. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Well, early in this game, they'd made one good play after another.
Pass to Walsh. Now Brown. Checked by James. The 3 is up. And Ayton pulls it down. Los Angeles leading by 4. Now here's Vincent. Here's Reeves. For 3. James can't get it to go.
Well, come on, guys. Did you really think they'd shoot 100% for the game?
And the jam by Brown.
Well, I'll tell you, Brown gets off the floor so easily.
Reeves, the pass to James. Keita pulls it in.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. I asked him about LeBron James and what his team's defensive game plan was against him, and he said to me, hope and pray that he misses a majority of his shots. With LeBron, there's only so much you can do against him, but we're going to do our best. We'll see what happens here tonight. Brian?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. The Lakers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Vincent outside. Here's James. James can't get that one to fall.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
And Shams, over the last 7 seasons, a different champion every year. The league's as wide open as it has ever been.
BA, remember also, through the NBA's first 51 seasons, the Lakers and the Celtics won more than half of the NBA titles. So this is a conscious effort to engage fans league-wide and create an opportunity for everyone to compete evenly every single year.
Yeah, not just a big market league anymore. Ooh, LeBron with the slam!
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
Pass to Brown. Outside White. Outside Pritchard. Puts the move on. Vincent with the defensive effort.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Reeves, the pass to James. Vincent outside. Pass to Aiden. The rebound, Celtics.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Outside White. They double team Brown. The 3 ball. A nice shot by Walsh.
That's just excellent team basketball. Brown is all about getting it to the open shooter.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 1. Crosses over. Out to James. 4-3. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Brown passes to Pritchard. Outside White. And stolen by Reeves. The 3. And there's James on the assist by Reeves. James has got 14.
From the corner, LeBron's so versatile offensively.
All right, Chums, I got to ask you a personal question here. You know, screen time, that pops up on your cell phone. When your phone gives you that usage report, I assume that daily average is in double digits?
BA, I haven't looked. I don't want to look, to be honest. I'm clearly a power user, that's for sure. I think I would be ashamed of the screen time I have. Speaking of which, BA, do we have any outlets here at the desk? Can I charge my phone right now? Oh, wait, it's right here. Never mind. I got it, BA.
The Shams carbon footprint. It's impressive. We got to get our news, though. And Boston with some changes. Minot comes in for Cada. And it's Hauser in for Walsh. Connects checked in for Los Angeles. Outside White. On the wing, Hauser. Hachimura covering. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. James outside. Ayton, a screen on Brown. And slam dunk by James.
Yeah, no doubt about it. LeBron is in attack mode tonight. He's looking to score every time he touches the ball.
Here's Brown. He's got 6. Pass to Pritchard. Nice ball movement by Boston. Hauser, that's good.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Los Angeles leading by 4. James outside. Brown with the steal. Down low. Pritchard with it. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. Back to Brown. Over James. Good work defensively by James. The Lakers have got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. Pass to Reeves. And Shams, a favorite topic in the NBA rumor mill is league expansion. What have you heard, my friend?
Well, BA, I still think we're a little bit ways away. The NBA and the Board of Governors continue to evaluate the potential for expansion franchises in the NBA. They have not made any firm decisions yet, I'm told, but this is something the NBA is continuing to find numbers to evaluate the pros and the cons, potentially adding one or two more teams to the NBA.
And maybe we think about that inside the U.S., but it could go global as well.
Seattle, Las Vegas, Mexico City are really the three cities at the forefront of these conversations.
Here's Hachimura following the three by Boston. And here's Reeves. Yet to see a basket. The shot by James, no good.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Now here's Reeves. Against Toronto, he was really on his game. James inside, defended by Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Yeah, the experience and the knowledge is invaluable. LeBron gives all he has to these young guys deep in his career.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Headed to the floor right now is Celtics entertainment.
Both teams deciding to change it up. All right, a chance to check out stats for Austin Reeves.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
First one falls for him. And it's approaching 2 decades since the launch of the modern smartphone, Shams. It's put the game in the palm of your hand.
Well, you know, I don't go anywhere without my phone, and of course, that accessibility is a key part of why Adam Silver says the league has been supercharged by technology. Social media and our phones are a big part of the game.
Can you imagine it any other way at this point?
Absolutely not.
Celtics trail by 3. Here's Shireman. Simons outside. From outside the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, and Simons takes a lot of threes because he's confident in how dangerous he can be from there.
James outside. There's the steal. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Simon's shot is good. Simons has got 5.
Well, this is why you got to keep pace with Simons, because once he's got a step on you, you're finished.
From 10 feet away. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Pass to Simons. 1:49 left now in the first quarter. Here's Shireman. He's covered by LaRavia. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Simons. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
From the mid-range, Simons' quickness is a big advantage.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Out to James. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Vanderbilt. A look at the 2K leaderboard when it comes to second chance points. The NBA leaders over the last month. 4th, Boston.
Their physicality underneath has been generating a lot of second chance opportunities. We'll see if they can maintain that level of intensity.
Boston making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. And the Lakers also making a change. Austin Reeves is checked in for James. Here's Simons. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
So far, Rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, "The closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you." Guys, back to you.
Staying dialed in. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Pritchard. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. 36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Reeves against Pritchard. Outside Vanderbilt. Has to connect from deep. Minot pulls it in. On the wing, Simons. Nice move. Misses at the rim. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Boston out in front, leading by just 2. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Peyton Pritchard is out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Sam Hauser, and it's Minot in at the 5, down low. That's the Boston 5. And the one thing you hear about in hoop circles, the weak link theory. You familiar, Shams?
Yeah, you know, it's an idea that to win nowadays, you can't have a weak link for the other team to expose. You need guys that can play both ends of the floor, guys that can play defense, guys that can also spread the floor, that aren't a liability on either end of the floor. So we saw that in the NBA Finals, 2 teams clearly stacked with guys who play both ends.
Every year, Austin Reeves seems to just get better. A multifaceted guard who fits in seamlessly with any kind of rotation.
Now here's Simons. And that one, good. Simons has got 9. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Outside connect. Pass to Hayes. Shoots from the elbow. Minot pulls it in. Boston's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Now here's Simons. Here's Gonzalez. Back to Simons. And it's Boston scoring again.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from it.
Celtics lead by 3. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Nice ball movement by Boston. Boston needs to get off a shot here. Minot can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 3. Pass to Hayes. To the inside. Here's connect. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You gotta love this Connect kid. Started at a smaller Division I school, transferred up to play big-time college hoops, and now he's here.
He's off on the first. And you talk to front office insiders, they'll tell you depth is a necessity for a winning team, Shams.
With more parity, that comes more competition. And I'm told front office executives are continuing to scout players that they feel bring that competitive drive, that desire, that will to want to play and compete on a nightly basis, because these games this season gets long. It's not as frequent when you can just coast through games. You need some real horses to finish the race of the regular season.
Yeah, good point. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. Here's Gonzalez. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Laravia. Lakers trail by 3. Reeves up top, defended by Pritchard. And here's Connect outside. And Pritchard pulls it down. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Simons. Shot from the wing. Connects. The jumper drops. Simons got 6 in the quarter.
Well, it took Simons some time to find his footing in this league, but since then, he's been a consistent scoring threat.
Here's Reeves outside. Drills it from deep.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Here's Mina. He's defended by Hayes. Here's Simons. Connect with a defensive effort.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Reeves. 6 points for him. Blocked! Simons deciding where to go with it. Outside Pritchard. Simons outside. With the crossover. And it's Connect with a rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. To the paint.
So do you sit him with 3 fouls? Big decision for his coach here.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
It may be a player's league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Simons. And then for Los Angeles, Hachimura comes in for Hayes. And James is subbed in for Laravia. Pritchard against Reeves. James outside. 6 on the shot clock. JB off the bounce. And the jam by Brown.
Hey, anytime you're guarding Brown, you have to account for his acceleration.
James outside. Hachimura outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. And here's Reeves. James left side. Wow, some sturdy inside play from LeBron.
I mean, do you think a little or even a big bump is stopping LeBron? His determination is part of what makes him a future Hall of Famer.
And here's Brown for 3. Vanderbilt pulls it in. The Lakers trail. Outside Connect. James outside. Vanderbilt, a screen on Brown. James against Brown. Out to Hachimura. The 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. Hachimura's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, LeBron is still that good at getting others the ball. What a clever kick-out pass.
Outside, Brown. To the middle. Here's Mina. And he goes in for the dunk. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Now here's Hachimura. 6 points for him. Vanderbilt to pass to James. 3-pointer. Hauser grabs the board. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. White looking it over. It's Brown on the wing. Checked by James. Outside, Brown. Over James. Some solid defense from James.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Vanderbilt finds Hachimura. Reeves against Pritchard. Back to James. Shoots over Brown. Oh, LeBron sending it home.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate, close to the bucket in the high percentage area.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Checked in for Boston. And then for Los Angeles, Ayton, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. And Vincent is subbed in for Connect. Reeves against White. Outside Pritchard. Now here's Vincent. Guarded closely. And that one's good. James. And now a 3-point Laker lead. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
4 on the clock. Here's Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Thin margin of error right there. Yeah, after work.
Oh, a big slam!
Oh my gosh, the athleticism.
It doesn't get much better than that. LeBron putting some muscle on the slam.
Now here's Pritchard. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. And a moment to check out who the Los Angeles Lakers have coming up. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Wednesday, they'll take on Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs.
They're looking at a lot of road contests in the next stretch, but this squad has been very good away from home, and I think that continues.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Cadis checked in for Garza. Walsh comes in for Hauser. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Pritchard. LaRavia's checked in for the Lakers. And he gets that one.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Celtics trail by 7. Outside, Brown. Back to Simons. Stolen by Ayton. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Here's James. Soft touch off the glass. 30 points for LeBron James.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Talk about efficiency. These are the guys that come to mind. Here are the league's best shooters so far. Second, DeAndre Ayton.
He's been fantastic scoring the ball, shooting it at a high clip.
Here's White. Last game with 30. Pass to Keita. Nice ball movement by Boston. Outside White. 5 to shoot. Simons outside. A shot to stop the run. And that one's off. His 5th miss in 11 tries. Pass to Vincent. James against Brown. Now here's Ayton. Shot blocked. Now here's White. He's covered by LaRavia. And they call an illegal screen here. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Celtics. Here to start, they're on solid ground, standing 6th in the conference.
Well, right now for Boston, it's about finding your rhythm at the right time. Now, I fully expect they'll start building towards something better.
Yeah, and it's easy to overreact at this point of the season, but there's still a lot of basketball to be played, and they can easily get their way back to the top.
Simons outside. Outside, Brown. Now here's Simons. He's covered closely. Three-pointer. And it's LaRavia with a rebound.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Now here is James. Ayton with a screen. Oh, LeBron knocks down the triple.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Inside, here's Keita. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Here's James. After the basket by Boston. Launches it. The shot no good. And Shams, as always, it was a pleasure to have you with us here tonight. Thanks for making the time, man.
Of course, BA. Call me anytime. Let's do this again. I'm always available for you, BA.
Best to call, text, email, or send a snail mail.
All of the above.
Yeah, and I'll say this. You won't need a harder worker in terms of NBA coverage. Shams has amazing dedication to his craft.
Los Angeles leading by 12. Great focus from James.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
And so Simons will bring it up for the Celtics. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
This is a potential finals preview, as good as it gets early in the season.
Los Angeles has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. It's James on the wing. A shot from the low post is good. James has got 39.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Oh, look out! JB throwing it down.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
James deciding where to go with it. LaRavia outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Larevia's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's Los Angeles leading by 17. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, you look at all the assisted buckets, I like how they're working together. Ball movement and selfless play can be infectious.
Excuse me, are infectious and contagious the same thing?
You're the doctor. And now moving on to a topic that's relevant to both of these teams, the injury report. Let's take a look.
Devastating to the offense to lose such a primary scorer such as myself. And Tatum, of course. He challenges the defense from all 3 levels, like I did. He draws attention away from his teammates, like I did. Now those teammates have to go do it on their own. Can you do it, Kenny?
Yes, and I did. I love the challenge, big fella.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
Well, when you've got a player with the energy and athleticism he has, it can make for a big night when he gets it going.
Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but you know, then you also want that vertical spacing too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
Second half underway. Here's who J.J. Redick's got on the floor. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. Reeves and LeBron out on the perimeter. And it's Vincent in at the point. The Lakers lead by 17. Hachimura up top. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
2 shots.
First
Foul.
personal foul.
Elbow.
First team foul.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Rui Hachimura. 1 shot.
1 shot.
Free throw no good for Hachimura. And some tough salary decisions this summer for the Boston Celtics, coach.
Well, in one way, it's a good problem to have, possessing too much talent. But with this new CBA, it's harder to retain everybody like we saw with Celtics teams of old.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Derek White is an impact player, but is he a star in this league? White said, "I'm not into labels. I just know whatever the team needs, I'm ready to do it. And what does this team want from him?" He said, "Be aggressive, don't defer." And hearing that from great players, it just gives you confidence. Back to you.
An impact player. Thank you, Allie. And the shot's good. Brown's got 12 points.
There's some power to JB's game. He can simply go through contact.
Pritchard with a steal, and they're on the run. And he lays it in off the breakaway.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Hachimura outside. Back to Vincent. For 3, James hits a three-pointer. James has got 44.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Pass to Walsh. Now Pritchard. Shot clock at 6. No good, off the front rim. Los Angeles leading by 20. Hachimura from long range. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Celtics have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Three-pointer, Pritchard. Pass to Walsh. Here's White. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. Here's Keita. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, that's what White's out there to do. Share the ball and make everybody better.
Vincent outside. Now James. Hachimura outside. Back to James. And it's James with the jam.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And a chance now to review the small forwards with the most assists in the last month. Jaylen Brown is second.
They're smart, athletic players who move the ball well in any situation, transition, the half-court set. You can count on them to just make good decisions.
Yeah, you can't teach the kind of vision that they have. Natural instinct to read the floor and find the open guy that they all possess.
Now here's Pritchard. Here's Walsh. Pass to Brown. The fader. Rebounded by the Lakers. Hayden's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Reeves against White. Reeves, the pass to Aiden. To the paint. That one's good from Hachimura on the assist by James. James has got 4 assists in the game. So it's Boston now. Outside, Brown. Back to Pritchard. The jump hook. And the shot is good off the backboard. Pritchard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, that's where you want to be, getting those easy money looks.
Outside Reeves. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Hayden with a screen. Down low. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Coming out of the break red hot. I mean, they have yet to miss a shot.
Pritchard, the pass to Keita. Outside Pritchard. Right wing. Here's Walsh. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Shot clock at 3. He shoots. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hayden's got 6 rebounds in the game. Reeves against White. Left side Reeves. James with the ball. Brown's there. Here's Vincent. No good from outside. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Now here's Pritchard. He's covered by Vincent. Here's Brown. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from James.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Buries it from 3. James has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
And here's Brown for 3. Again, the miss by Boston.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Vincent passes to Reeves. Pritchard with it. Vincent picks him up. Here's Walsh. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Now, here is James. Non-stop scoring machine right here. From the top of the key. It's rebounded by Walsh. The Celtics have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Now Brown. He's got 12. Here's Keita. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Keita's got 8.
Well, as his career has progressed, Brown's really improved his playmaking. Credit to him for putting in the work.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Put your hands together for something.
And Boston with some changes. Minot's checked in for Keita. And it's Hauser in for Walsh. And the Lakers also making a change. Connects checked in for Vincent. Pritchard against Reeves. Hachimura with a screen on Brown. And there's James from the arc. Another one goes! Incredible!
Yeah, another huge night for him. One of the many over his incredible career.
And he's nearing the 5th most 50-point games in NBA history. Pass to Minot. Lets the 3 fly. Hachimura with a rebound. Los Angeles has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Reeves against Pritchard. And here's Ayton. Now here's Connect. Shot clock at 5. Hachimura outside. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Outside White. They set the screen. Outside Brown. Back to White. Jacks up a 3. The Lakers with a rebound. James outside. Pass to Hachimura. Outside Reeves. The 3 is up. Nails it from 3. Reeves has got 9 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season. But a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Now here's Pritchard. He's got 5. He buries it from 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Connect. He's scoreless. Now here's Pritchard. It's Brown on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pritchard against James. Pritchard, the pass to White. And he drives in. And that one's good. He's got 5.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Minute 32 left in the third quarter. Outside Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. Nice ball movement by Boston. It's Brown on the wing. Check by James.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. James outside. Pass to Aiden. Fader on the way. Hauser grabs the board. Boston's gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with 2 hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. So it's the Lakers now, following the bucket by Boston. Here's Ayton. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. 8 points for DeAndre Ayton.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Brown looking around. 1 second left. It's not going to go for him. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He's now hit 6 threes in this game. Knows he has the green light to fire away. Back after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Peyton Pritchard. He's out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Minot in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
Simons up top. To the inside. And rejected. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Here's Vanderbilt. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, Connect is used to just finishing plays, so seeing him share the wealth is encouraging.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Reeves with the ball. Vanderbilt, a screen on Pritchard to the middle. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Yeah, well, Reeves is a fantastic passer at his position. His selfless attitude is a big reason why his teammates like playing with him.
Now here's Pritchard. Pass to Simons. Back to Pritchard. Hauser outside. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Connect. He's covered by Simons. Hayes with a screen on Pritchard. Reeves, the pass to Hayes. And the layup is good off the glass. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
And here's Simons outside, and it's LaRavia with a rebound. LaRavia's got 4 rebounds now.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And out of bounds, Boston will have it.
Boston ball.
The Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. James is checked in. And here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. 5 to shoot. Here's Simons. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Now, here is James. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Hayes. Again, Los Angeles.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now here's Simons. He's covered by Connect. Left side, Brown. They set a pick. Pass to Minot. Fires the three. Knocks down the triple.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Pritchard against James. Connect on the wing. They swipe it. Now here's Simons. He's covered by Connect.
Well, you have to appreciate a high-octane player like Anthony Simons. He runs the floor and just outworks other guys every chance he gets.
And Anthony Simons has grown his reputation, but he still flies a little under the radar, Stan.
B.A., he hasn't been in high-visibility situations, like an epic playoff game that puts you on everyone's map. But opponents sure fear him and respect him.
And the first one at the line is good. And with top college players now getting big money NIL deals, the choice between that and entering the NBA draft has become a tough one, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. Look, I think it's been great for both the NBA and for the colleges for guys to stick around, because the top guys are still going to come out. The guys who are going to be your top 10 picks, your lottery guys, they're going to come out. But the other guys who have nothing as guaranteed, they're going to choose to stay longer and develop.
Now here's Hayes. Connects from downtown.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Simons with it. He's covered by LaRavia. Why not? Good.
Listen, it's a team sport, but without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Simons. Outside Vanderbilt. LaRavia outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's LaRavia. Deflects the pass. Outside White. Now Brown. Fires for three. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Outside Connect. Inside. With the 7-footer. And it's Hayes with the bucket inside.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
Now here's Simons. Well, Stan, now that we've had the coaches' challenges for a few seasons now, what do you think about it?
Well, B.A., I'm probably in the minority. I don't really like them. I think they slow down the flow of the game. And look, across all sports, mistakes are part of the game. Players' mistakes, coaches' mistakes, and referees' mistakes. Let's just live with them and keep the game moving.
Hauser, he's checked in for Simons. And the Lakers also making a switch. James is checked in. Pass to Hayes. Tries a 10-footer. Minot pulls it in. Minot's got 5 rebounds in the game. It's Brown on the wing. He's covered by LaRavia, and he comes up with a bucket.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
James deciding where to go with it. Hayes with a screen on Pritchard. For 3, James. Rebound Boston. Minot's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside, Brown. Pass to Hauser. Outside, White. Back to Hauser. Clock at 6. Brown against Hayes. The Lakers with a rebound. Outside, Vanderbilt. James, outside. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Here's Brown, following the score by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to James. And here's Vanderbilt, defended by Brown. Out to James. Now Vanderbilt. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And it's Connect missing.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Minot can't get it to go. The Lakers have gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this 4th quarter. Up top, Vanderbilt. Pass to Connect. Hayes with a screen on Brown. LaRavia outside. And here's James. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Cadis checked in for Boston. Walsh comes in for Hauser. And the Lakers also making a change. Kleba, he's checked in for Hayes. Here's LaRavia. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Boston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Pritchard against James. Outside Pritchard. Down low. Here's Keita. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
The Lakers shooting with some fire. 66% in this one. Now here's Connect. He's guarded by White. Pass to Kleba. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
3rd personal foul. 1st team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Maxi Kleba. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And White has got the ball here for the Celtics. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. And there's a pick to the paint. Here's Keita. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. James, outside. Outside connect, pass to LaRavia. Now James, defended by Pritchard. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. Kleba, that falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Outside, Brown. Back to Pritchard. Pass to Keita. Outside White. There's the three. Rebound, the Lakers. Here's LaRavia. Outside Vanderbilt. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Jared Vanderbilt at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. Boston has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Inside, tipped. A minute 29 left in the fourth quarter here.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for LeBron James.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
It's White with a drive. There's no question. Peyton Pritchard has one of the best value contracts in the league.
Sure does, B.A. He's on a 4-year, $30 million deal signed back in 2023. He's a tireless worker, a talented scorer, playmaker, and, of course, outside shooter.
That's good from Pritchard. Hayes is checked in for Vanderbilt. Pritchard hits them both. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. On offense, here are the Lakers. LaRavia, left side. Back to connect. Pass to Hayes. 6 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Kleba. Boston pulls it in. Now Brown. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce, who is now with our player of the game.
LeBron, you've accomplished so much in this league. How have you been able to sustain it for so long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, you're a sponge for knowledge, and you have a great work ethic, and it's been fun to watch. Thanks, LeBron.
All right, thanks, Allie. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And let's reveal our player of the game, LeBron James.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine. Friday night to you sports fans, you've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sidelines. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. Reeves in its shooting guard. James is the small forward. And it's Vincent in at the point guard position. And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
On the wing, James pulls up. Gets a hand on it, and Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got the first points of the night for the Lakers.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
White, bounce pass. Brown the pass to Walsh. Back to Brown. White, a screen on James. Just 5 to shoot. Brown's shot is good. Well, Clark, we've got lots of games left, but it's already been a very interesting season so far.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Kevin. I've especially enjoyed, though, seeing the rookies get settled in. I mean, that's always something that I kind of prioritize in my observations. Just watching how these guys adjust to the pro game is always pretty fascinating to me. LeBron doing what he does, drawing the defense in and feeds his shooters on the perimeter.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Vincent. Here's White. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Brown outside. Over LeBron. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Over to the wing. Hachimura finds 8. Back to Hachimura. Clock at 6. Now here's 8. Guarded closer. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Boston off to a slow start. It's a 3-point game. Pritchard passes to Keita. Here's Brown. That doesn't go either for Brown. Here's the Lakers with the ball. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
Here's Reeves. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game. Down low. Right the pass to Pritchard. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Reeves.
Limited success for them early on here, but don't expect that to continue.
Ayton kicks to Hachimura. Lakers working the ball around now. Reeves outside. And the Lakers with another miss.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
Pass to Walsh. On the wing, Brown. Trying to get something going. It's hauled in by LeBron.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here, but he's battling, continuing to fight.
Well, Clark, for a while, people kept asking, how long will LeBron play? It's almost like they've given up on that question now. He's played for so long and so well.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable in his longevity and excellence, but eventually Father Time wins out. He's a superhero right now, and I think always will be. I can't imagine that he'll overstay his ability to play at a high level. So we'll see what that brings.
First free throw is good. Talking about Gabe Vincent, Clark, he's had some clutch moments in his career.
Yeah, even though he's primarily a role player, you like what he brings to the table. He's a guy that's capable of making big shots and not afraid to take them.
Sam Hauser's checked in for Boston. And so Vincent nails both of them. Last game for the Lakers, they pick up the W against the Raptors in Toronto. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Take a look at the Lakers. Off to a great start this season, currently in second.
And when I look at the Lakers, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Here's Walsh. He's covered by Hachimura. Back to White. Stolen by Reeves. Pass to LeBron. To the paint. Here's Hachimura.
A native of Japan, Hachimura continues to demonstrate why he was a lottery pick in 2019.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Rui Hachimura, taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Hachimura. Hachimura hits them both. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Raptors. Outside, White. Here's Walsh. No scoring in this one. To the inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And with the break here, let's look at the stats for Rui Hachimura. 6th in three-point field goal percentage. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And back to his efficiency from 3, as you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really to no avail. The Celtics making a switch here. Einad's checked in. James, the pass to Reeves. Hachimura kicks to LeBron. Bangs home the trifecta.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Pritchard with the ball, defended by Vincent. Outside, White to the right side. Hauser, and right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's White. Against Washington, he was really on his game. Here's Cada. The Lakers with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Hachimura. He gets it in there.
He loves to attack from the inside. This is Hachimura's comfort zone, no doubt.
Celtics trail by 9. White with it. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Minot. He's covered by Hachimura. Here's White. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Part of White's expanding game is the attention to his jump shot. And he's made great improvement in that area.
Now here's LeBron. Hauser defending. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Gonzalez, he's checked in for the Celtics. Connect, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Hey, you'll take as many high percentage looks as you can get.
Reeves against Pritchard. In the corner, it's James. Connect sends a screen for LeBron. Back to Connect. Shot clock at 6. LeBron James on the wing. Einad pulls it in. Celtics trail by 4. Gonzalez passes to Hauser. Pritchard against Reeves. Outside, White. Back to Pritchard. Over Reeves. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Reeves with the screen on White. Pass to Ayton. Here's Connect. Fires from deep. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Reed. James has got 6 points.
Well, you know, defensively, you try to keep LeBron out of the lane, but then he drops that on you.
Here's Minot. He's covered by Ayton. Pritchard with a wide open look. Good on the triple.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 4. James looking it over. Reeves gets the bucket.
Reeves has a great ability to finish, and he knows how to work inside.
Outside, White. And White slams it in.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible.
Yeah, he still made it look good, though.
Connect with it. White covering. Ayton up top. Pass to Hachimura. 6 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Took the opportunity when he saw it. He's got 9.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
String music scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
Minot can't get it to go.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Now here's James. 9 points in the game so far. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Outside, White. There's a good screen. Outside, Gonzalez. Pass to Minot. With the teardrop. It's hauled in by LeBron. Los Angeles leading by 9. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. Before long, we were talking about LeBron James, and he said, he's a focus for us tonight, absolutely. Coach shared, saying in clutch situations, we're ready to double James and be assertive. But I'm sure he knows that. LeBron, as always, on the minds of the opposition. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. On defense, the Celtics. Following the basket by LeBron James. Connect finds Hachimura. From outside the arc. Comes up empty, and he's now 5 for 8. Boston's gone 3 or 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Pass to Minot. Back to White. Looking to end the run. A rebound by the Lakers. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
And the basket by Hauser. Lakers leading by 8. Pass to James. A fadeaway, and the shot goes in. LeBron's got 15 points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Austin Reeves. Jake LaRavia out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Connect in at the 2. Outside, Simon sinks the triple. Simons has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Boston. Reeves against Pritchard. Now here's Vanderbilt. Driving to the basket. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. 5 on the clock. Here's Hayes. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Here's Hauser. Vanderbilt defending. Here's Pritchard. Back to Hauser. Pass to Pritchard. Takes a 3. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Reeves.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Here's Reeves. It's stolen by Gonzalez. Simons with the ball. Defended by Reeves. Lakers leading by 9. To the middle. Gonnett finds Hayes. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Traps in the tray. Reeves has got 5.
Reeves keeping the defense honest there, knocking down that corner 3.
To the wing right side. Now Pritchard. 20-point game for him in the win against Washington.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Simons against Reeves. Pass to Connect. A 3. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Celtics trail by 12. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. 3-pointer, Simons. Again, Simons missing. LA's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Former dunk contest champion Anthony Simons. Greg, also a threat from deep.
Yeah, over half his shots coming from long range. I mean, he's not exactly a point guard or a lockdown defender, but if you need a bucket, that he can provide.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Boston's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. That's a 2 from Pritchard. And that one's on target from the wing. Pritchard's got his second bucket.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And some changes here for the Celtics. Mars is checked in, and Jaylen Brown subbed in for Gonzalez. And then for Los Angeles, Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And LeBron's subbed in for Jake LaRavia. It's James atop the key. Pass to Ayton. Now here's James. 6 on the shot clock. And here is Hachimura. Misses the 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
White looking around. Back to Brown. Over Reeves. Brown, no good. Los Angeles leading by 10. Reeves with it. He's picked up by White. Pass to LeBron. Now Hachimura. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Hachimura's got 7 points.
Hachimura has the ability to torch defenses from deep and continues to work on this area of his game.
White bounce pass. Here's Garza. Here's the 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Garza's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
We'll come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's LeBron. 8 points his last outing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
And he makes the first.
One of the tough things about guarding Reeves is his change of pace ability. I mean, he gives you a lot of different looks, a little bit herky-jerky and kind of unorthodox, and all of that keeps you off balance.
The Lakers making a switch here. LaRavia is checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. With 4 spacing so in demand league-wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball, and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's LeBron. Lets the 3 fly. Los Angeles with another miss. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. Down by 12. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Inside, here's Boucher. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Back to you guys.
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie. Now here's White. He's got 7. Here's Hauser. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Hauser's got 9 points.
Derek White, very efficient as a combo guard, and really takes a lot of pleasure in getting his teammates open shots.
Back to James. Ayton dishes to James. Reeves outside. Second chance shot. LeBron playing like a big man inside.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Back to White. Pass to Boucher. And again, Boston with the triple.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
James, the pass to Reeves. Here's Laravia. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Laravia's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
Vincent's checked in for Los Angeles. And let's look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. The Celtics second.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Outside, White. Left side, Simons. Off target with his 3.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here is Hachimura. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Toronto. Shot clock at 6. James against Brown. James with another miss.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside. You can't get it going here.
Brown kicks to Simons. There it is, his second make of the game. Just 5.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
Vincent, the pass to Ayton. Back to Vincent. And stolen by Simon. Here's White. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Outstanding concentration that time by White on the tape. Played through the contact and scored.
Pass to Hachimura. Poke loose. Ayton a screen on Brown. Brown against James. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Boston.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with them.
And here is James following Jaylen Brown's 3. Back to James. Pass to Vincent. Fires for 3. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on an 18-7 run. 1:07 left now here in the second. And it's Simons missing.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
James finds 8. Lakers passing it around. Pass to James. Hachimura with a screen on Brown. LeBron powering in.
Still possessing incredible athleticism. LeBron James, when he attacks like this, you can almost forget about stopping.
White the pass to Walsh. Outside, White. White, a screen on Hachimura. Outside, Simon. Oh, what a jam! Simon!
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. The rebound by the Celtics. Brown outside. To the paint. Here's Simon. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Lakers ahead, up by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And we welcome you to halftime as the Boston Celtics are getting everything they can handle so far.
In a tight game like this, free throws could be the difference. It would help if they could get some freebies.
Is that how you saw it when they would foul you? Freebies?
Nah, it was usually and one. Free throws were just a bonus.
Fellas, what do you say we take a look now at the power rankings?
You look at the Celtics. They've impressed me since the last rankings. They may have a higher ceiling than I thought.
Yeah, you know, they're putting it together, man. Could be interesting finish to this season if they keep at it.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
LA has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Pritchard and White are their guards. Then there's Brown, and it's Walsh in at the 4. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Vincent with it. He's covered by Pritchard. Lets it go with the 3. Vincent misses. Boston trailing. Brown outside. Down low. Here's Keita. Nothing on the board. Here's White. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pass to Brown for the lead. Reeves with the rebound. Lakers shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Now here is Hachimura. Reeves outside. From deep. Boston grabs the miss. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
We've said it since day one. LeBron is a force on both ends of the floor.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Here's Vincent. He's covered by Pritchard. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. Shoots the 3. It's good from long range. Vincent's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Lakers.
James continues to impress with his passing. I think that's his greatest attribute. Outstanding assist there.
Outside, White. Pass to Keita. And here is Brown. A 3 ball. Cash money. Brown with the tray.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Vincent, the pass to LeBron. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
To the inside. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Impressive shot from Hachimura, showing why you got to be up on him defensively.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Numbers for Brown. He's right around 29 points a night, 6 rebounds and 4 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And here's White. He's got 9. Pritchard with the ball. Shot clock at 5. The tray. Hachimura grabs the miss.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
LeBron outside. Pass to Ayton. Fades back. The rebound by Queta. Queta's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brown finds White. Here's Pritchard. Back to White. Shoots over James. The kick out to Brown. From the arc. Rebound the Lakers. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Back to Vincent. LeBron outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Bully ball. LeBron has been doing that since he stepped into the league.
The Lakers have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
And he can't get the first one.
Guys, I tell you what, just really enjoyable watching LeBron still do his thing. I mean, we're witnessing extended greatness.
That one misses.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
Now Pritchard. 5 points in the game. It's White on the wing. He's defended by Reed. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Vincent. Yep, that one goes. Vincent's got 10 points. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
I like their defense today. And we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnovers, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Headed to the floor right now, it's Celtics Entertainment.
Sam Hauser's checked in for the Celtics. A quick look now at some big men that have been rock solid over the past 10 games. The top shooting centers and power forwards in the NBA. DeAndre Ayton is number 1.
You know, he's gotten to the top of that list because he has a terrific sense and touch around the basket. He just finds ways to convert low post opportunities.
Yeah, I concur with that. But it's not just finesse with him, guys. I mean, he can use his strength as well. He'll get his points the soft or the hard way.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Brown against James. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
That is the savvy of LeBron on display. Doesn't just convert, but draws the foul and has the chance to tack another one on his point total.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
Boston making a switch here. Minot's checked in. Free throw drops for James. And the Celtics with possession here. 8-point game. Brown against LeBron. Now here's Brown. T right on him. They set the pick. Here's White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. Three-pointer, Pritchard. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Vincent's shot is good.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Celtics trail by 11. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Celtics passing it around. Brown outside. No good that time. Good D by LeBron.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Guys, back to you.
A dangerous duo for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
The athletic Brown with a big-time slam. You've got to defend him better than this.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Now here's White. 9 points in the game so far. White setting the pick for Pritchard. Ball's knocked loose. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Hachimura the pass to Ayton. Reeves outside. Jacks up a 3. Rebound Boston. Minot's got 4 rebounds in this game.
You know, his touch test has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
LeBron against Brown. Lets it go from 14. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
I don't think he could have been any more impressive than he was tonight. Brown is setting this place on fire.
Vincent the pass to Hachimura. Now here's LeBron. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Pritchard with the ball. Defended by Vincent. Pritchard passes to Hauser. Wide, a screen on Hachimura. To the left side wing. Down against James. Pass to Hauser. Shoots over Hachimura. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Lakers leading by 13. Now here is Hachimura. 12 points for him. From deep, Reeves hits the three-point bomb. Reeves has got 12.
Reeves oozing with confidence on shots like these. Really good job capitalizing there.
Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Vincent. He's covered by Pritchard.
And their top 10 in free throw shooters always focused on that aspect of the game, not looking to give points away.
And their shooting percentage deserves another mention. You notice how well, Greg, they create those good looks in tight. They don't waste their time with low percentage shots. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Group substitution here for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Jake LaRavia is checked in for James. And it's Connect in for Austin Reeves.
Shoot two.
First one falls for him. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Pass to Shireman. That shot off. Lakers leading by 17. Connect finds Vincent. Here's LaRavia. Inside. Now here's Gonzalez. He's defended by LaRavia. Here's Vincent. 14 points for him. Back to Connect. Hayes with the screen for Connect. Just 5 on the clock. And Hayes throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Outside, Simons. Now here's Gonzalez. He's defended by LaRavia. Outside, Simons. Over Vincent. And another miss by Boston.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Pass to Connect. And here is Vanderbilt. Hauser defending. Vincent up top. Shoots over Simon. Rebounded by the Celtics. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. they get it. That shot off.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
LaRavia with it. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers taking a 19-point lead into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Jackson Hayes is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's Connect in at the 2 spot.
Not just a jump shooter. Connect is very capable of capitalizing inside.
Reeves against Pritchard. And he jams it with authority.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Pass to Connect. Back to Reeves. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Hey, Clark, we know resistance training is something pretty much every player does. Is that prevalent back in the 80s when you played?
That's 4 decades ago, Kevin, and it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. I mean, it's commonplace, and kids get exposed to the benefits of weight training and strength training for any sport, but particularly basketball, at a much earlier age now. So it's part of who they are once they get to the college level and then on to the NBA. But the core strengthening, the stability work of that area between your knees and your sternum, the middle of your chest, boy, that type of work has made a huge difference and would have made a great difference, I think, in my career had it been as prevalent as it is now.
Here's Pritchard. Puts up a 3. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now here's Hayes. Here's Connect. And again, the Lakers no good.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Oh, what a jam! Simons!
Oh, boy, Simons, that was nasty.
Vanderbilt a screen on Pritchard. And here's Reeves outside. And Boston with the rebound. Minot's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Gonzalez. Here he goes. Pritchard passes to Gonzalez. Simons on the wing. And the 3 ball is good. Simons has got 5 points now this quarter.
Man, lots of confidence on that 3 from Simons.
On the wing, Reeves. He's covered by Pritchard. Reeves the pass to LaRavia. And here's Hayes. Takes it off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 19.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Pritchard with the ball. He's defended by Reeves. Pass to Minot. Outside, Simons. And here's Boucher. That one goes in.
Leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Brown is checked in for Gonzalez. LeBron's checked in for Los Angeles. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his fourth rebound in this one. And it's Boston with another.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Los Angeles leading by 15. LeBron passes to Reeves. Back to James. Here's LaRavia, covered by Simons. LeBron sets the screen for Reeves. Pocket two. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. And again, it's Boston converting.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
James outside. Boucher with the rebound. Here's the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Minot can't get it to go.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
It's Connect on the wing. Reeves against Pritchard. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Sunday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs.
And they are looking at a ton of road games in the next stretch, but this team shouldn't fear the idea of it. They've been more than capable of getting wins on the road, and I wouldn't expect anything less on this trip.
Reeves continues to prove just how valuable he is. I mean, he's a guy that does a little bit of everything to help you win.
Gonzalez, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Anthony Simons. And then for the Lakers, Andre Ayton's checked in for Vanderbilt. And it's Hachimura in for Jake LaRavia. Now White. Takes it inside.
Yeah, you know, with his speed, White puts a lot of pressure on the defense when he drives, and that time they couldn't shut him down without fouling him.
First team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Derek White. At the line for 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
It didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler, and he's got some good moves, too.
The Celtics making a switch here. Tillman's checked in. And both free throws good for White. Lakers leading by 12. Pass to Reeves. LeBron with a screen on Pritchard. Lets it fly. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Reeves. Reeves has got his 5th assist in this one. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Back to Brown. Outside White. Here's Tillman. Up top, Brown. He's covered by Hachimura. Shoots it up. Boston again missing. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Connect. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Connect's got 5 points in the quarter.
And when you need a bucket from outside, Connect is your man.
Bounce pass Pritchard. Brown deciding where to go with it. Good work defensively by Hachimura.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time, but it doesn't happen often.
Gonzalez against LeBron. Reeves outside. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 7th assist in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Brown with the bucket.
This is why Brown is one of the very best in our game. He's so good at getting into the flow.
Reeves the pass to James. Back to Reeves. LeBron against Gonzalez. Here's Connect. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Now here's White. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
Now Reeves. After Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. Celtics trail by 21. Pass to Pritchard. Outside White. Down low. A nice shot by Brown. And that's 18 points for Jaylen Brown.
Boy, White doing a nice job that time, working around the defense and finding the open man.
Gonzalez against James. Gonzalez passes to Brown. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
This second half has really been all about paint score. They've done a good job with that, getting that ball inside.
Vincent's checked in for Connect. Brown no good on the free throw.
Look, you've got to give Brown a lot of credit for his growth as a shooter. That wasn't something he did when he first got to the league. He put in a lot of work. He shoots it well from the floor and line.
Here's Reeves. Launches it. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. James against Brown. And you know, everyone's aware, Clark, of the team rivalries in the NBA, but there are, I think, still plenty of personal ones, too.
Yeah, I would agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, you've got highly competitive, accomplished guys making up the rosters on NBA teams. And if a player wins the individual matchup in one game, you can be sure that opponent in the next game is going to look to make things a little different.
Walsh can't get it to go.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Pass to Vincent. Now here is Hachimura. Reeves finds Vincent. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on White.
Third team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Gabe Vincent at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
A free throw drops for Vincent. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Hayes, he's checked in for Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Rui Hachimura. Jake LaRavia is checked in for James. And James subbed in for Austin Reeves. And so Vincent nails both of them. And for the NBA, anytime there's a blip in the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. Do you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach, an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex situation. I do think the league is very much on the right track in continuing to listen to criticisms and then evaluate them on their merit.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for LeBron.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
And so it's Boston with it. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Pass to Hauser. Here's Simons. Banked in off the glass.
Speed kills, and Simons has plenty of it.
Now here's James. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.